because is used to indicate what? A reason. We use the connective because when the second part of the sentence explains why the first have happened. So I use because to explain more about the sentence. For example, I visited the doctor because I was sick. Why did you go to the doctor? Because I was sick. So I'm explaining why I go to the doctor. I'm going to get pink because it's my favorite color. Why did you get pink? Because it's my favorite color. I'm indicating a reason. I'm explaining something. We like to play because it's fun. Why you like to play? Because it's fun. So I'm using the word because to what? For a reason, to explain something. And pay attention that I didn't use any commas before because to connect the sentences. So I used a comma in on and when I used it to connect a sentence, not sentences, not words, and I used it when I used the word but I didn't use it when I used because to connect the two sentences. The fourth one we have today is so. And so here it's cause and effect. What does it mean? Let's see. We use the connective so when the first part of the sentence causes the second part of the sentence. How this? Let's see. It's cold, so I wear my coat. There's something happened. There is a cause when I'm wearing my coat because it's cold. So in this, its effect is that I wear my coat. There is a cause that it's cold, so this is why I wear my coat. So I didn't study, so I failed in the exam. Why did you fail in the exam? Because I didn't study. So this cause and this effect, there's something happened that I didn't study, so there is a result for it that I failed in the exam. There's something happened, it's cold, so I wear my coat. The teacher is talking, so we need to listen. So there is a cause, there is something happening, there is a cause that the teacher is talking. So a normal result, it could be what? We need to listen. It's an effect. Something happens and it's effect that we need to listen. And I want you to pay attention here that I used a comma before the connective so I used a comma before, and when I used it to connect two sentences together, I used a comma before, but when I used it to connect two sentences, and also I used a comma when I used the word so to connect the two words. So please don't forget to use a comma before the connective or because the connective word when I'm using it to connect two parts of a sentence. Okay, so we have the connective so here. It indicates what? Cause and effect. Something happened, so this is a result for the thing. Okay, like I didn't study, so I failed in the exam. Let's see our last connective today, and this is just for reading. I'm not going to make many exercises about it. It's then, and we used then when we wrote a story or something. Do you remember that we used then to indicate time? So here then is a time connective, and we used the connective then when something happens after it. I indicated the time or which one happened before the other one. So I played football, then I went home. I played football, then I went home. So this has happened first, that I played football, and the second one is I went home. I did my homework, then I watched TV. I did my homework, then I watched TV. So the first thing happened that I did my homework, and then I did what? I went to watch the TV. So then indicates what a time. And pay attention here that I didn't use any commas. I didn't use any commas in then or because. I just used a comma in so, but, and in and. Remember, I put the comma when I used it to join two sentences together. So we have 5 different connectives. I have and is used to add information. I have but, and but is the opposite. And I have because, and because is for reason. And I have so, and so is for cause and effect. Something happened and it's result that the other thing happened. And then is used to indicate time. Thank you so much for today.